Hey, what it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy Q, and welcome back to YouTube. Let's take another trip back into the fog. Now look, one thing I get asked a lot over on my channel over on Twitch, where we do stream DBD 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week, is tips and tricks on looping and going over kind of the thought process during looping. So let's break those down in some good runs from this last week, and let's talk about the looping mentality. Let's get it. Now let's start with the basics. It doesn't always have to be flashy. It doesn't have to be constant running and jukes. Sometimes you just play smart and make the killer make the mistake. Now since we take a hit here, there's no need to throw this pallet since we have our speed boost, so we will put ourselves on the opposite corner of this long wall. We see his light turn towards the wall, so we kind of expect a moonwalk, so we move towards the pallet. Early pallet throw since the hatchet's wound up. Now we wait for the pallet break here to build distance and continue this chase, but we're going to keep things between us and her to avoid hatchet throws. Here we're going to use our camera to mimic her movement and reverse the field. Again, keeping things between us and her. That's also going to include this small little tuck towards the gen here. Now we do hear a reload, so sometimes less is more. And what I mean by that is we move out of sight here, but we don't continue to run aimlessly around and end up into her line of view. I think this is actually the one where we caught them stream sniping because the extra time investment here is very strange. But we did kill a minute and a half for time, and really we could have done better if we just dipped to the corner quickly after this vault here. So that's really a mistake on our part. But remember, every minute is huge, especially in red ranks, especially on those early runs. You run, boy. Here we pull aggro and bait a swing. Oh, get wrecked, stupid. An early pallet throw here because it's pyramid head. Woo, doggy, let's go. We off to the races. Now we do use Lithe here to build more distance. We're going to go here to our figure 8, early pallet throw, again, it's pyramid head. This time we're going to tuck tight around the corner because he's going to have to really whip that around to hit us with his shot there. Oh, recognize alpha, let's go. But not every early game run ends in an escape. That's okay. A quick 40 to 50 second run here allows a lit totem to be cleansed, as well as a gen gets almost done in that time. Oh, I knew that was going to hit me too as soon as I went through it. Damn. Oh, with haunted ground, perfect. Realistically, we should have taken off to the left here as soon as she broke that pallet to build distance. But we basically wasted her haunted ground totem anyway since we had already been hit and she's not going to get any more value off of it. Remember, sometimes you don't even need to loop. Here we just go to the opposite corner so our team's able to get a safe unhook as well as a heal. Nothing flashy, but map awareness 101.
I'm on that jet.
Sometimes though, you do just gotta be bold. We do a quick 180 to create space. That space causes an impatient lunge, which gives us enough space to be able to get across this pallet. That way we're able to kill more time. Now we mimic his movement, keeping a very good space between us and him. As he closes that distance, we hit our first vault. Swinging and a miss buys us more space, but a greedy second vault going for style points gets us down. Damn, I should have faked this. They should have faked it there. No! I knew I should have faked that last one too. Sometimes your looping gets you to be the hero. Gotta clutch it out sometimes after you get that DC, you know?
Alright, I found a gen upstairs.
There's one up in the one, like, classroom that's, like, really close to being done.
It's at 50.
Now, we do vault this window here and move to the pallet space. That way we have a good view of the entire room. Tight wrap around this tile, and a pallet stun with a couple kneels to assert dominance.
Because it's downstairs, I can hear that.
And then a fast vault here is going to keep us alive for yet another 10 seconds at least for this chase. This is a safe pallet, so we throw it early to see what she's going to do. The respect of the pallet here by the spirit buys us at least another 5 to 7 seconds, and enough time to make this window again. Let's keep this chase going even some more. We'll go to the far side of this pallet loop here, that way we can keep our distance. Now she is phasing here, so we kind of gotta guess, so we do a quick circle around this tile, and realistically a double back here across that vault would have kept this chase going for at least another 7 to 10 seconds. Instead, we end up dead on hook. But the last 2 gens got done, so worth? I think so. Just remember, you gotta keep your cool. Who did it, chat? She did, right there. Oh my god, I'm just gonna leave you guys alone.
I let go of it though.
Even when your teammates attract attention by blowing the gen. Twice. Remember, looking back at the slinger here is going to give us the best opportunity and best time to know when to swerve instead of basically mindlessly doing it to avoid his shots. Now let's get to the edge of this rock and mimic his red stain. A early throw to prevent the shot here, but a very wide turn allows us to get picked off. Now luckily that was hit number 1, so we put ourselves on the far side of this tile. And when he goes for the break, on the wrong side by the way, we use that distance to separate. He recognizes alpha, and we got the time to mend. You won't always get away though. He's on me. Here we go, taking an early super lunge hit. We see Charlotte duck inside this maze, so we bounce outside to the next pallet. This buys us more initial time. Early pallet throw after the first huge lun to make sure that we don't get hit a second time. We go into the maze here. A quick turnaround lets us know that he is not right behind us, so we can actually swing wide to try and get eyes on Charlotte. We don't see anything, so we go back to the pallet for safety. Had we not vaulted a second time, we could have probably done this around another 15-20 seconds at the least. Oh, I could have easily kept that run going for like another 20 seconds. Sometimes though, it's really just simple map awareness that's the biggest brain play of them all. We use the vaults and see close distance here, and we use our light to rebuild that distance. After hearing the reload, we duck inside of the school, and we try and stay out of direct line of sight. Now we hit the vault to put a wall between us and the slinger. And same thing for the early pallet throw. Now we build up distance, and just like that, we get to head for the exit gate all alone. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, leave a comment below and hit that like button. That's going to help us out with that algorithm, helps us get our content in front of more people. And if you're looking for more good DBD content, hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. That way we can catch you back for the next video. Oh, and also, we do stream just about every day over on Twitch. Link for that's going to be down in the description below. Until we cross paths in the fog again, with all the craziness going on in the world today, do me a huge favor. Be true, be you, be sincere, game hard, love harder. It's your boy Q, signing out.
If you ain't show something, you just don't wanna be. You wanna
wanna be me, but you will never be as fresh